Greetings everyone and welcome back to a new video. Now today we're doing an extension. We got the set, we're ready. It's done, look, 11 minutes, it's completely over. Anyways, seriously, we're doing an extension. I'm gonna actually make a video on how I'm creating them. I'll be doing it from time to time. Granted, I don't make that many extensions as of late, because I just simply don't have any songs I've been enjoying. As weird as that sounds, like, if anything, my Spotify shuffle, whatever it's called, the rap thing, the top songs are all from April of this year. And when I look at my on repeat, I'm just there like, bro, there's no new songs in it. I'm still listening to the same songs I've been listening to since April, and they haven't changed because I can't find any good music. But as the release of Baldur's Gate, I've finally been able to delve into some extra good songs. Because I just have a very specific taste, like most people do. Pretty much everyone has it. So yeah, I guess from time to time there's a song I like, but they're mostly like things I wouldn't extend because they're like not gaming related or movie related, that sort of thing. I don't like extending pop songs and stuff like that. They're not really my thing. Granted, I don't listen to many, but yeah, so this time I wanted to do it a little bit different because I've done 9 Blades as an extension, but that one was purely just one track, which 99% of the time I do. But this one, I wanted to see if I could mix different versions into it. I've done it in the past. I've mixed together multiple pieces and just called it a day. But we'll see for this one. I do apologize if I click like this very often. I have a tick that I sometimes have to press both mouse buttons. So yeah, we have a power song version, or the song version, which is admittedly, I believe, the end credits song of Baldur's Gate 3's soundtrack. We have a choral version, and we have an orchestral version. And I wanted to see if I could mix it up. I essentially need to try and reach 20 minutes and make some sort of seamless loop, transition, whatever you want to call it, to satisfy your music fantasies. And call it a day, basically. That's just why I'm here. I'm just here to try and extend it so that people don't notice it. Granted, it doesn't always work, but yeah, I'm gonna have to listen to it sometimes piece by piece. You're gonna go through it with me, so you won't hear the end result until you go to the channel once it's finished. It could also be a flop, but if it's a flop, this video would not be uploaded. If it is uploaded, it's because I'm content. So yeah, we have a power core version. The sounds will usually, once I edit it after this video, I'll be putting this back to 21. But for the sake of the video, I'm putting it a little bit lower so you could hear my voice as well if I'm talking over things and you just imagine me just talking like this. Like, admittedly, I didn't really speak, but I feel like for now the choral version might something be I want to add a little bit later. It's a shame I wasn't able to find if they made like a classical version. I know there is a specific song, I forgot the name already, but it has like 3 versions, and one of them is classical, and it's mostly like strings, but I didn't hear that. So, but this is just pure chorus, so I will have to see what I want to place this. So for now, for the sake of this project, I'm actually going to put this one aside because I don't want to work a lot with that one. It's probably going to be maybe like a bridge between these two, because these ones have a bit more power. This is definitely like a piece of the song that I want to put at least 2 times, whereas the second time will definitely be the last part. But it depends though. It depends. It's very hard because I could also just smack the core version as a lasting piece. Because I'm also just trying to. I want to see if I could like sort of like tell a story, I guess, if that makes sense. Admittedly, I haven't listened to the orchestral version as much as the other 2. Okay, never mind. I have listened to this often. Alright, let me see if I could. Ooh, I might have an idea. I do probably already have some sort of idea. I'm using Vegas Pro 21 because I just edit my videos like this as always. So I find it a little bit easier to work with. I'm sure there's like other better audio programs to work with. This is kind of my thing. Besides, I usually plaster a video or like an image with some After Effects on top of it sometimes. So yeah, I do apologize if I'm sometimes too quiet because I kind of want to like hear and think of what I'm about to do. But essentially, sort of like the end bit of the song has the same type of melody as the beginning of the power song, and I wanted to see if I could somehow mix it up together. It's sometimes annoying when a different version of the song with the same melody has like a different tempo. And then it's very hard for me to kind of mix it together. Sometimes I would use the option to like sort of make it slower. But that makes it like very robotic, but you can also just lock the stretch to the have the pitch change be locked to the amount you stretch, and then it just sort of deepens the it sounds creepy as fuck. It doesn't sound that bad. All right, we know we've made Nightcore, but can we please make a slower version, slow reverb? Wait, so let me have a bit of fun. Oh, this looks so different. I haven't used the 21 version a while though. It's very new. Yes, I actually paid for this. Can you believe it? I used to be a pirate, but nowadays. Oh shit! I have my all my my Elgato cues here. And then I still want to have the pitch to probably 5, just to see how it goes. Bro, sorry, I'm not even extending it anymore. What am I doing? Anyways, welcome to my random project. Am I right? Oh yeah, hit it, brother. Amen. Oh yeah, go on. Anyways, yeah, nah. Let me just fucking return now at this point because I've had my fun. I'm not used to the normal version anymore. You know when you like listen to a song in slow reverb for so long, it just feels so sped up when you listen to the normal version. Anyway, sorry. Let's get into the extension. My apologies. I had a bit of fun. Yeah, so this part of the melody. I just hope the speed of this one is the same. I kind of wish the text wouldn't be over it. I'm kind of trying to see. It means I have to just zoom in though. I don't remember this being in like version 16 or something. I need to lower the sound so I can hear. Yeah, like I said, I knew it. I knew that would be a problem. They just slightly... That being said, though, it's still sort of doable for this bit. It's just annoying that this piece... Could I maybe... Let's say I... Can I cut this bit? Let's say if I somehow cut this bit here, which is probably gonna sound odd, and then put this here, will the sound of the other track sort of like fill in the void, I wonder? Just so I could sort of like push it and have this one just come in like this. Okay. No, admittedly, I'm still not happy about this bit. This bit is still sort of like not pleasing me to the ways I want it to be pleasing me, man. That being said, though, this sounds fine. There's not that much. At least in my headset, I don't really notice a shift in the tone between the two tracks. Now, the thing is, could I actually pitch change this? Slightly less noticeable. Actually, I don't know if it was faster or slower. I also don't want to have a cut here because it could be potentially noticeable. And the fuck happened here? There we go. I'm gonna actually save it. Mod manager? No. We're not gonna get into that now. Come on. Yes, all right. Leave me alone. There was a hairstyle I wanted, and it wasn't in the main game. So. The pitch isn't so big that the voice sounds robotic, so I don't need to like shift the pitch. And this part over here, the bottom, the Song of the Power Song version kind of fills in the void that I made here. Ooh. Yeah, I'm happy. This is good. All right, save it for now. It's gonna stay like this. And now I need to sort of figure out what to do with this and see if I want to reuse the power. Bro, who the fuck is using cannon fodder outside? There's literally been explosions. It's like I'm in the middle of in the war, but I'm in the Netherlands, bro. There ain't no war here. The only war that we have here is like people smacking each other with beer bottles. See, what I could do here, maybe, is have the Power Song version happen twice. This is the choral one, sorry. Bro, am I gonna get a fucking notification every time I want to do this, bro? Let's see how the pitch shift. That's so annoying. Why do they slightly change the fucking pitch, bro? Or the speed of the song? This doesn't go with each other. That's the... I mean, I get it. Melancholic bit at the end has to be a little bit slower. But it just makes the extension harder. Essentially, maybe what I could do is sort of force this bit onto each other. See, it does fit, but what I do need to see if the whole bit actually fits in. Because sometimes I notice like, oh yeah, the loop actually works. But then I listen to the rest and I'm like, it doesn't actually fit. It's essentially the same with trying to learn a new language or something and using like words like the. I guess, well, in English, we only really have the. In other languages, we probably have like masculine and feminine versions for like certain names, objects, whatever. And they do make sense to say it when you just say the word the and whatever object you wanted to mention, the table, the chair, blah, 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 in another language again, because in English it's already making sense. And then, yeah, so that would make sense, but you read the whole sentence and suddenly that word the is so misplaced. And that's exactly the same thing we could have here. So I'm going to actually listen to the end bit fully, see if it's sort of like, if it does fit, because it went very quiet at the end. It could fit. It doesn't actually sound that bad. Yeah. I don't know. It doesn't actually sound that bad. I didn't even make time for the choral version. Yeah, where the fuck am I gonna fit this one in? This is like a complete different tempo. Oh, buddy, that's gonna be a challenge. Let me see how it even sounds in general, because this is... That's a big no. Oh, am I even able to fit this version in? Can I? Well, how am I supposed to see the rest of the name? Is there no way to make this? There we go. I'm learning new things in the program. I've been using like Vegas. Again, I'm a pirate, and I was using 17 or something. But this is like slightly just different in general, and I just have to suddenly get used to it. And yeah, Yeah, so the power choral, I want to see if there's any song at the beginning that kind of has the same fit. Ah, bro, it's like the melody slightly changes in the choral version. I need to find. Yeah, it's gonna actually be it's gonna be I don't know how to actually fit that one in. The power song and the orchestral version are actually pretty simple. I mean, granted, I had to do a bit of work here, but no, otherwise it's definitely doable. Like it just works. Ah. Let me see if I can work this one here instead and just skip the actual full intro. It could essentially work if I sort of like muffle the sound, if I can do the fade-ins this early on. This one doesn't that badly because I still want to hear the... Actually, I could maybe... Maybe I could just go and essentially skip the ending of the power song version and just have this one play out. I think that could work much better. Ooh. Yeah, it has something, you know. It's just I miss the male voices, man. I'll be honest, male humming in songs, they're top tier. Get a good man's voice, have it hum within a song or a track or whatever, and it's just so good. If you guys have the time, I'm a big fan of Enderal. It's a mod project for Skyrim, but it's like sort of a standalone game in itself because it's just that good. There is a song called Sunborn, and around the minute mark of 1, you'll hear again a man humming a part of the song, and it's just it fits, and it's just so good, and it adds atmosphere to the track. Everything about it is lovely. Maybe I could see. Essentially, the thing is, I could also just do the same issue here, where I just sort of maybe because I just want the humming with it, man. It just grants power. So the track goes faster. Mm. Dun, 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 dun. And then the male humming. Again, maybe just add the male humming already. Wait. I also don't feel like I want to have the piano this high up already. It sounds a bit too... I'll need to hear it one more time just to be safe. Oh, this song is so good. Fuck. But yeah, it does fit. It does fit. Again, I had to do a bit of a pitch change. Now, I still need to figure out how to put this bad boy in the song. It's gonna be a challenge. Ooh. But it's just like it's the one song goes like dun 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 dun, dun, but the choral version goes da, 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 da. And it's like it's a complete different tone. The melody sounds the same, but it's like very. I believe it's very slow paced. I don't know if I, for example, switch the pitch to make it 1.5 times faster. Da, 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 da. Slightly too fast, but maybe make it like 140. Could I do the pitch lock to stretch for a second? Oh, I can't do that. Okay. Da, 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 da. And that's just the problem. It's like the song is like slowed down by half of it. And I could make it like... That's the problem. The song for the melodies for the power orchestra and the power songs version, I just have the different tone. Dun 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 dun. You don't hear that here though. Dun 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 dun. And man, dang it. How the fuck am I supposed to? Ooh, maybe I could just replace it here instead, just to have this song in it. But I'm not a big fan of how it's a good song, the choral version, but fuck me, man, it just doesn't fit. And you know how I am. I want to make it fit. That's the issue. Now I wanted this one to start actually like, because the volume is way harder than. Would that work? I mean, I guess there's no like moments of silence realistically. You can see it on the right side. There's still volume. Like this is no volume. There's still always playing something. So I guess to some extent it does fit. Yeah, please change the fucking color because it's burning my eyes how they all just look the same. Yeah, but I do want to, however, finish it with the power song. That was my main goal. I want to do power, but the thing is, I want to see how this. I'm gonna just probably. I'll just probably have to actually add it to the end. No, I'd probably. Yeah, it does have the. It doesn't go off the beat, if that makes sense. Probably want to have a bit of a fade in because it's such a relaxing song, and I don't want it to just start with a big boom. Yeah, just have a little bit of a calm start again. Maybe for a big finale, I want to try if I could get the male humming into this bit of the song. So I would have to get the orchestral version back again, and I would need it all the way from this point into this part of the song somehow. I believe. So it would essentially. I can't hear. It's just the volume is not working. The sound bars. It's still going. Like there's not going off the beat. Oh, this would be a big finale to the song. It's not gonna fit to a certain degree though. At some point it doesn't fit anymore. But this is just to add. This already. Okay, so this doesn't really fit in anymore, but up till this point, it's still pretty decent. So I'm gonna actually add this to the song, just to have a bit of extra. Kind of just end it here. Right, and then volume max this again, have a bit of a fade in for this track. Let's see how it goes. I like as if I'm proud I made this. I didn't make this. This is obviously not my songs, but I still feel like I was able to add something to it, even though it's fucking great on its own, man. Yeah, you don't need the rest of the power orchestral anymore. Maybe here? Can we add some more male humming, please? It just adds so much power to the song, and I want it in. It's so good. You can't deny it, man. You can't deny it. It's too powerful. I want it. Would it fit? It probably doesn't fit. Let's figure it out. It doesn't fit. Well, you know what? I fucking tried. What am I even trying? Yeah, again, the pitch would have to go to 140% for this to make sense. No, maybe not that fast. 125. $120. I mean, essentially, this is not going to sound that fucking loud. You know what? I'm fucking proud I was able to just add it somewhere. You don't hear it that much, actually, so it's not that bothersome. But fuck me, man, the choral version is a pain in the ass. But yeah, I think my favorite parts are definitely the transition here, and this part I added at the end of the song. Now, I didn't do much explanation. It's very hard to just explain... Stop playing. It's very hard to explain what I do sometimes. It's mostly just trying to show you what I've been working on. But yeah. I'm happy with it. You know what? I'm very happy with it. Alright, seems like that's pretty much done. This is a pretty simple one, I guess. Sort of like a very simple, normal loop. Those are usually the loops I make. Because some people, when they make loops, I keep explaining it every time, but I call it, it's not an extended version. They just do this. They plaster the song after each other. And sometimes, yeah, sure, it works. But you see this? It's just... I used to listen to this because I wanted there was tracks that were 2 minutes or 1.5 minutes long, and I hated it because it was so short, and I wanted to listen to it more often. And back then there wasn't like at least as far as I know, YouTube didn't really have a loop system, and I also didn't have like Spotify Premium or anything, so it was just a pain in the ass to loop it because then advertisements would happen. But if I click the beginning of the song before the song ends, I wouldn't get an advertisement on Spotify. So that's how I used to listen to music. It'll be a 3-minute song, and then I notice it's close to the end, click again to the beginning and keep listening again. That's how I always listened as a pre-version. I don't think that works anymore. But due to the same thing, so I listened to extensions, and sometimes they were done very badly. Admittedly, I've done some fuck ups with my extensions, but this is not a fucking extension, and stop calling that because it isn't. Yeah. Again, regardless, I'll put a plaster of wallpaper on it or something. Credits to the fucking composer. I forgot his name because it's very. I struggle saying it, but that's completely fine. Yeah, he's done it very good, and there's so many songs I wanted to extend. So many songs I've been listening to lately. Essentially, Nine Blades, 16. Bro, I forgot that name already. Raphael's song, especially his extended version, because he's added the House of Hope and Raphael's final act into one song. That one I also enjoy very much. And obviously the Power song, which I've been listening to nonstop. There's been one song I haven't been able to find because it's sort of like an unofficial track. It mostly happened during the first act. It's kind of like a very ambience like track. I believe sometimes it happens during the Grove, but sometimes the music would even stick in the camp. And I so far haven't been able to find it, but I'll still do my best. I'll probably just, if I notice it in game, I'll record it and just keep it for myself because I really want to listen to it. It's just too good. But yeah, so far this has been the extension for Baldur's Gate 3's Power Song. It's gonna be like a suite or something because I did multiple versions. Yeah, you can leave a like, you can subscribe, you can watch this video if you want. Be sure to play the game and be sure to listen to the soundtrack. Make sure to listen on Spotify and on YouTube on his personal channel. And at least then I'm sort of free from all the problems. I'm not. I could still get fucking gunned down. And that's completely fine. I've gotten rid of tracks on my channel because of copyright issues, and that's completely fine. I mean, again, this isn't mine. I'm just editing a little bit for fun and for people to enjoy if they want, and that's kind of it. So yeah, thank you for watching. It's been an absolute pleasure, and I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, take care and peace.